What's happening, everybody? It's Paul. We got another saltwater video today. If you guys are fans of fish videos, please consider subscribing. We gotta move these fish into their new home. As you guys can see, this tank has a really bad diatom algae outbreak, but these guys are ready to get moved into the display tank now. They've been in here for quite some time. So we gotta do two things. We gotta clean it to be able to catch them so the water level comes down, and then we got to put them into here.
All right, so what we're gonna do now is get some new salt water made. What I did was I brought the barrel inside the room, filled it up, and now we're getting the salt mixed into the water. Nice and slow when you're adding the salt so it doesn't clump up on you. Mix it and just keep going, check the salinity, and once it's done, it's done. So now we got to go and get the tank cleaned and the fish removed. So I don't have any hose for this right now, and I am not going to use my existing equipment because this tank does have medication and copper in it, and I do not want any chances of anything transferring to another aquarium. So it is buckets and little containers. We're working on getting the last fish out of the tank so that we could fully get it cleaned. Obviously, we know when water is lower, it's easier to catch the fish. So I'm just stirring up the sand to try to get rid of the diatom that is stuck onto it, cleaning the sides, cleaning the sand, all that good stuff. We all know what it takes to clean an aquarium. What I need to do is buy a Python water change kit attachment that goes onto the sink. I don't need the whole kit, I just need the green attachment that goes onto the sink to pull water out and to put water in, so that I can use the sink to help pull the water out of the quarantine tank. Now I'm just going and getting everything put back in, everything I cleaned, adding the new water, bucket by bucket. That's just what we got to do. Turn it on, get it going, move things around, rescape it.
What I'm doing here is we got some fresh salt water from the display tank. And these are going to be rinse buckets. We got 3 containers here of the fish from the quarantine system. Now this is based off the quarantine water. Now what we want to do is dip them in this fresh salt water from the display tank, and then that is the final salt water from the display tank. So the point is I want to go put one fish here and then just keep rotating them out. The reason why I like to do this is these fish have been sitting in water with medication, copper, things like that. And if I can do this to help prevent possible traces of copper or medication getting into the display tank, I'm going to do it. We're going to go ahead and start with number 1. Okay, there's number 1. Now something I'm going to do is go rinse my hand afterwards just to get any trace off when I move it from here to here. Actually, what I'll probably do is move this fish from here to here with this one, because this one's clean. Okay, so this guy's been in here for a smidge. There we go. Into that one it goes. Now this guy, I rinsed my gloves off. This guy goes in here. That guy goes in there. Let's go ahead with this one here. Beautiful clown. There it goes. Now this guy goes in here. The cleaner wrasse, if I could catch him. He is done. Now we move the yellow Coris Wrasse. He goes in there. The clown, come on, goes in here. Yellow Coris Wrasse. This is the Blood Orange Clownfish. Dispar Anthias. Desjardini. Look at that, how amazing. There they go. My other plan was the Desjardini Tang. Since tangs are utilitarian, they eat algae and stuff like that, I'm gonna put him here inside the coral quarantine tank. All right, you guys, check it out. Nice and clean and ready for new fish. That's right, we got fish coming, so definitely stay tuned. All right, let's go ahead and check out the fish now that they are in the tank. So we're gonna take a look at the new guys and the existing stock. So let's go ahead here with the first one. We got this yellow Coris Wrasse. Got this guy, I had one before, traded it in, and I wanted to re-add it because pest control is really important. So we got that guy, the yellow Coris Wrasse. Such a beautiful color. And very interesting character, always swimming around looking for something to pick off the rocks. Really cool. Then we got this guy, the Cleaner Wrasse. This is a very cool fish as well, with an interesting character yet again. These guys will go around and mess around with the other fish. Like, you'll see them go around and try to pick at them. Some of them will let them. I actually seen this guy trying to get stuff off of my diamond goby, and the goby was letting him for a bit, so that was pretty cool. So we got this guy here, moves around a ton. It's just what it does, but it's a beautiful blue. It's a lighter blue, so it definitely adds a different dimension of that blue color in the aquarium. All right, let's go find the next one. Let's see here. Here we go. We got the Blood Orange Clownfish. This guy is super cool. I like that it is a mix between two different types of clowns. The color is darker, which is really nice. Now what's gonna be really cool, once this guy settles in, and once I start getting coral in the tank, I'm hoping that a torch coral or something will host the clownfish. That would be really cool, because I'm not into anemones at the moment, but I think that would be really cool. And then we got this guy here. We got the Dispar Anthias. Super awesome colors as well. Love the reddish color on the top fin, and then it's got like a peach orangish type color body. So super nice to have this guy in here as well. So yeah, the new guys are settling in. The clown's been swimming around like mad, so just gonna keep an eye on him, making sure all's well. So now if we go check out the other stock, so we got the existing stock here. This is a Labroides fairy wrasse. Then we got this guy here. This is a redhead Salone fairy wrasse. Let's see here. Then we got the purple tang. What a beauty. Absolutely beautiful. Amazing. Then down in there you got the yellow tang. Now my yellow tang has been hiding quite a bit lately. I mean, you could see him eating off the rocks and stuff, so I'm not exactly sure why it's hiding so much. The fact that it's still going and picking at the rocks makes me feel confident that maybe it's just, maybe the purple and the yellow got into it and it's just kind of in a hiding mode, not 100% sure. Then we got this guy right here, the white tail Bristletooth tang. This dude is insane as well. Beautiful, beautiful red with the white tail. Super awesome. Love it. Then we got the two Starcki Damsels right here. Very awesome fish. Starkis are very unique. They got that whole yellow, like a blaze going down their head, which is super cool. Now, damsels are aggressive fish, but these two have been pretty model citizens. They go after each other from time to time, but it's nothing crazy, and they will chase off, you know, some of the other wrasses and stuff, but it's nothing crazy. I'm pretty surprised how, you know, docile they have been in the tank. Then this guy, we got the Midas Blenny. Such a neat looking fish. I mean, I think all these fish are neat, but super cool. Then we got this guy down over here. This is the Orchid Dottyback. Been a model citizen as well so far. So excited about that. Nice purple, very, very beautiful. Let's see if I missed anything here. Yep. We got the red fin fairy wrasse, terminal phase. This dude is beautiful.
such an awesome red, and then you got the belly having a little bit of a different color. Very nice, very Wrasse. Excited that he's in my tank. And let's see, I'm wondering if you can maybe see him down in that corner. Probably not. The diamond goby, his home is actually in that cave right there. That rock, he digs out underneath that rock, and that's where he lives down over there. But let's see, I'm pretty sure we got all the fish that are in this tank. Now, something else you guys can see here, the rock pile is not as tall. What I ended up doing was kind of moving them a little bit to bring the piles down some, because I want to start getting more ideas on my reefscape once I know coral are ready to come in here. And so far, it's actually been really nice. The fish seem to be swimming out more, which is really great. And let's go look down here in the sump. What I did was I removed a few as well and stuck them right here into the refugium. Not pulling them out yet, because like I mentioned before, I got my new media back there, and I need that to be seated before I start removing a bunch of rock. And then maybe once a week or so, just grab a piece out and put it in another tank or something, or I'm not 100% sure. Then maybe grab another small piece out and move it back here, just to kind of keep this moving, keep it in the system so that seeds.
There's not a whole lot in life that's better than getting fish if you're a fish person and getting them added to the tank after they go through quarantine. It's really, really fantastic. I'm excited. We're going to see how they react to all the other fish in here. Hoping it's going to be good, and all that other good stuff. And then under the rock, we got the Desjardini. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, we got a box of fish coming. So if you guys don't want to miss that, definitely hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Super excited about that. You guys know the drill. I love reading your comments and all that stuff and responding to them. So your guys' support is what keeps the channel going. So thank you so much. If you liked it, give it a like, share, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And stay tanked.